welcome back. This is Metal Marty Mac back with another video. This time, guys, as you've probably seen in the thumbnail, this is a competition video. This is a sub-competition video. This is for Simon, the Beardy Red Viking. He's hit 125 subscribers, so he's doing a bit of a competition. So if you don't know Simon, I'd be surprised now. A lot of my viewers should be watching Simon. If they're not, I'm going to leave a link below. He's from Manchester, so he's a red like myself. Good guy, listens to a good lot of music, listens to a lot of stuff I do, a lot of us do. He has great videos, so please, if you haven't checked him out, please do. If you're watching my videos and subscribe to my channel, please get on to Simon's and give him a sub. He's at 125, so we're going to try to push him up a lot more when he's doing this competition. I think he might have just improved on that already. So Simon's competition, quickly, is 125 competition. So he wants us to show one band that we like, that nobody would imagine that we would have liked. It doesn't have to be metal. Also, two is two bands that we hate. We also can switch them around to two bands that we like and one that we hate. And then he wants us to show 5 albums from the last 5 years that we really enjoy and that we think other people will enjoy as well. So yeah, so without further ado, so I obviously, as I said there, I've switched them around. So I'm going to show you one band I hate. Hate is a strong word, but one band I really can't stand. And then I'm going to show you 2 bands I like that are out of the realm of heavy metal. And then I'm going to show you 5 albums. So okay, without further ado, band I hate. As I said, hate's a strong word, but this band I was never into. I bought their first album when it came out. I don't even know what year it came out, probably in the 90s. They're no longer with us. I think they're reforming for a tour that I could not give 1-2 shits about. If it ever happens or never happens. Trying to see a date on this album, but it doesn't matter, you know who they are. I was never into them. I never thought they were that good. Good guitar player, obviously, well-known guitar player, and but it just they never cut it for me. I wasn't really big into a lot of this 90s scene. Could have picked a lot of 90s bands, a lot of that new metal shite, but this band don't like, and if I never heard a song of theirs again, I wouldn't care. Have 4 CDs belonging to 4 albums along them. Don't really want them. If anybody wants them, there's no problem, I can get them sent to you. Even at work, if I'm listening to a mix on Spotify and this band comes up, straight away, skip. I do not want to hear any more song. Overplayed, overhyped, played too much back in the day, maybe that's the problem. But anyway, the band I'm talking about is controversial maybe, but I don't care. Pantera, that's Cowboys from Hell. There's a couple of Pantera CDs that I have, but absolutely have no interest in these whatsoever. Especially that one there is dog shit. But yeah. Cowboys from Hell, it was a great song, but Mouthful War, Walk, if I hear that Walk song again, I will fucking walk over fucking building. So yeah, not for me. Don't like Pantera, unfortunately. I know a lot of these guys do, and probably justified so, but they were never for me, never could stand them. Overplayed, you couldn't go anywhere unless Pantera was on, and maybe that's the problem. So that's my band I dislike. Yeah. Never get Pantera. I don't see the hype. Just reinventing riffs, the same riff the whole fucking time. Sorry. Okay, now 2 bands that I do like that are out of the realm of metal. Now I may have mentioned these before on previous videos where we mentioned stuff that we listened to as well. I don't have a lot of other stuff that's not metal. I do have a bit of a selection. But I do quite like this band. I have a few albums of theirs. I do tend to pick up any albums of theirs that I can find when I'm on my travels or just looking boot sales and shit like that. Or if I see an album I don't have of theirs, I'll buy. So I think I have about 5 or 6 of their vinyls, a couple of CDs. So the band in question is, let's see, get a better cover, one that we'll see straight away. So the band in question is Level 42. Hope it's not a glare. So yeah, so this is Level 42 and this is Running in a Family. This band were massive. When I was a kid, when I was about 10, 11, they were huge. I was looking for the date of this. 1987, I would have been a bit older for this album. But yeah, Level 42 were always in the charts when I was growing up. Okay, I was listening to rock and metal, but you couldn't go anywhere without hearing Level 42. And I've always liked them. They'd always catchy tunes. Mark King is an amazing bass player. So yeah, so I do like Level 42. Yeah, cool, good albums. There's some great songs on all the albums, like Micro Kid, Sun Goes Down. So yeah, bit of pop music, bit of Mark King there, amazing bass player. Fantastic. So that was that's level 42, absolutely brilliant, and another band that I do really like. And yeah, it was another same scenario. Back in the 80s, these bands were massive. They were hitting the top of the charts the whole time, and really liked them. They're on a few movie soundtracks, a few big movie soundtracks, as you'll see now in a second. But yeah, this band, Huey Lewis in the News. Yeah, it's probably a bit weird, but I just fucking, I've always liked this band. They've always had some cool songs out there. Just don't know what it was with the vibe of them. So it's the same with level 42. I do have a few of their records. What one is that? I think it's just Huey Lewis in the News. Picture disc. Yeah, so these are tons of hit singles out. This is probably their bigger album. Well, it was big for me. Any sports, hard rock and roll, heart and soul. One Need Drug. If This Is It was a big massive single as well for theirs, but yeah, I really enjoy Huey Lewis in the News every now and again. It's not too often that I put it on. Stuck with You's on this one here. Tip to Be Square. So yeah, there you go. Non-metal bands that I like. Okay, quickly for the third part of Simon's contest. Simon wants us to name 5 albums, as I said, from the last 5 years that we really like, that I have no problem recommending. I'm sure all these were featured on previous videos of mine, but these albums I sort of always gravitate to them. If I'm walking through my collection looking for something to listen to and I see these, I go, oh, sure, I'll just put that on for now anyway. Absolutely love them. I noticed there's no thrash or death metal in these 5. It just shows the way my tastes are changing, I think. And this was unintentional. I just pulled these 5 albums out from random. Randomly. So the first album I picked up was Conqueror's Oath by Visigoth. This is 2017, so this just snuck into the competition, the 5-year gap. Absolutely a fantastic album. It's one of my favourite of the new wave of traditional heavy metal bands albums. Their album before this, The Reluctant King, or The Revenant King, it was good, but it wasn't as good as this. The songs were too long on the first one, but this is fantastic. All great songs. My favourite song on this is Hammer Forged. Such good fist pumping stuff. So yeah, Visigoth, Hammer Forged, or not Hammer Forged in the Brain, Conqueror's Oath. Next one I picked is more of a recent one. I do love this album. I keep playing. I listened to it yesterday again. So it's a bit of kind of occultish doom heavy metal. So this is Friends of Hell, their debut album, featuring Albert Witchfinder on vocals. I know I was championing this when it came out first, but it is a really solid, good album. I really love this old sort of style of occultish metal, like, you know, that sort of sound, old school metal, and it's great, doomy. But yeah, another good album. Next album I picked up was, I'm actually listening to it in the background at the moment. So this was a recommendation from Liam, the Death Doom Metalhead, in last year, 2021 was it? I think so. But it is more epic doom metal again. So this is Preserved in Time by Wheel. I know I have mentioned this a few times on a few lists and that as well. I absolutely love this album. If you're into epic doom metal, and it's not fast, slow epic doom metal with brilliant vocals, these German guys are brilliant. So that's another one, Preserved in Time, excellent stuff. Which one do I go next? I'll go this one. We got some more epic doom, believe it or not, from Sweden. So this is the third album by a band that should be getting more recognition. I don't hear too many people mentioning them on the VC, and I think they're fantastic. The 3 albums. If I had these 3 albums and nothing else in my collection, I'd probably be happy. Just give me the option to pick 3 albums from my collection. I'd go straight away to these 3 albums of theirs and go from there. So this is Lamenting of the Innocent by the amazing Sorcerer. Such an amazing band. Oh god, if you haven't heard this, please check them out. This is my recommendation out of all. Definitely, this is fantastic. Epic doom metal, amazing vocals, brilliant stuff. I can't wait until they release something new. That's a year or 2 old now, I think, at this stage. And last but very not least, a band that I'm really big into. This was their 2019 release. So this is Satan from the Newcastle. I think they're from Newcastle. And this is Brian Ross on vocals. This is Cruel Magic. So this is more kind of a cultish sounding heavy metal, traditional heavy metal, old school heavy metal, with 2 of the best guitar players out there. Fucking amazing. What's his name? Russ Tippins and Steve Ramsey. Is it Steve Ramsey? Just want to make sure I get his name right. Yeah, Steve Ramsey, Graham Taylor, Sean Taylor, Russ Tippins, and Brian Ross. Absolutely fucking killer band. The lead work on their album is brilliant. So nice little bits of lead in amongst the songs as well. Their new album, Earth Inferno, is fantastic too, as is all the Satan stuff. So yeah, that's 5 albums that I really, really enjoying the last number of years. Sorry, that I keep gravitating back to. So that's it. That's my entry, Simon. Hope it was okay. Congratulations once again on your subs, mate. Thoroughly deserved. I really love your channel. You're a fucking cool guy, and hopefully this boosts you up a bit more. So thanks everybody for watching this video. As I say, Simon's link is below. Get down there and watch some of his videos. Give him a sub. Once you watch his videos, you're gonna sub anyway. So that's pretty straightforward. So yeah, cheers. Thanks. I'll see you all next weekend. Something for a collection update. I've got a lot of stuff to show you. All right. Cheers. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.